It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Thursday, July the 9th, 2020, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. A celebration of life for Larry Trider, 79 of Lasbuddy, is set for a 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon, July the 11th, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Larry died on Thursday, June the 18th in Lasbuddy. He was born July the 3rd, 1940 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, to Yule and Frances Menifee Trider. He married Paula Lowe in Clovis April the 27th, 1970. Larry grew up in the community of Lasbuddy. He was a remarkably gifted singer and band leader. He spent his life making music. Throughout his career, he and his band toured 42 states. Larry also recorded with several major record labels. He had the honor of being inducted into the West Texas Walk of Fame in September 2019. He is preceded in death by his parents, two sisters, Bobby Grant and Billy McGee. Larry is survived by his wife, Paula, his son, Shane Trider, and wife, Lona of Lasbuddy, his four daughters, Tammy Van Natter and her husband, Billy of Kansas City, Missouri, Jackie Owen and her husband, Lynn of White Deer, Devette Trider of Amarillo, and Cammie McGrath of Seattle, Washington. His two sisters, Jeanette Hurt and her husband, Earl of Bovina, survive him, and Imogene Smith and her husband, David of Friona. A brother, Ted Trider, and his wife, Adele of Lasbuddy, 9 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren, and several loving nieces and nephews. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, a celebration of life for Larry Trider, 79 of Lasbuddy, is set for 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon, July the 11th, at the Ellis Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe. Please keep the Trider family on your prayer list today. Graveside service for Pearl Brown, 99 of Muleshoe, was held Wednesday morning at the Muleshoe Memorial Park Cemetery with Dr. Stacy Connor officiating. Pearl died Sunday, July the 5th in Muleshoe, surrounded by her family. She was born February 27th, 1921 in Frederick, Oklahoma, to Charlie and Effie Rhodes Splawn. She married Franklin Lee Jackie Brown in Clovis. Pearl was a homemaker and loved to craft, garden, and sew. She was a member of the Oklahoma Lane Baptist Church in Oklahoma Lane. She is preceded in death by her husband, Jackie, her parents, a daughter, Judy Anderson, 1 grandchild, Quinta Ann Watley, 3 brothers, Howard Splawn, Glenn Splawn, and Woody Splawn. She is survived by 2 daughters, Sandy Peterson and her husband, Wayne of Muleshoe, Jody Watley and her husband, Tommy of Strawn, Texas, her 9 grandchildren, and 18 great-grandchildren. Also, she is survived by 34 great-great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Onita Wagner Senior Citizen Center, P.O. Box 292, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. The Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program, 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347, or to the charity of your choice. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, please keep the family of Pearl Brown on your prayer list today. Her funeral services were held Wednesday morning, yesterday, July the 8th, at the Muleshoe Memorial Park, Graveside. You might want to go to our website, muleshoetv.com, and in the bottom right corner, we have a search box. And September of 2013, we interviewed Pearl in our 100th anniversary celebration for the city of Muleshoe. She was a real pioneer in Muleshoe. She graduated in the Muleshoe High School class of 1939. You can just keyword search Pearl Brown, MuleshoeTV.com, the bottom right corner in our search query box. She was a fun, interesting lady, and we enjoyed interviewing her as part of our Pioneer series for Muleshoe and Bailey County in September of 2013. Jose Cortez, 64, in Muleshoe, died on July 4th, 2020 here in Muleshoe. He was born April the 25th, 1956 in San Juan, Texas, to Juan E. and Herlinda De Leon Cortez. Jose farmed in the Muleshoe community for many years. He was preceded in death by his parents, a sister, Mary Cortez, and a brother, Vicente Cortez. Jose is survived by his 5 sons, Jose T. Cortez, and his wife, Vivian, of Muleshoe, Fidencio Cortez of Muleshoe, Michael Cortez and his wife Nora of Jal, New Mexico, Raymond Cortez and his wife Tana of Muleshoe, and Israel Cortez and his wife Esther of Muleshoe. 2 sisters surviving, Juanita Vasquez of Hereford and Ophelia Martinez of Canyon. 18 grandchildren and 13 great-grandchildren also survive Jose. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please keep the family of Jose Cortez on your prayer list today. No funeral services are scheduled for him. Well, a couple weeks ago we had the obituary for Jean Allison, and her granddaughter, Wendy Ludwikowski, reached out to us and wrote a letter that she wanted us to read here on the Muletrain. And she says, as you know, our grandmother, Jean Allison, passed away earlier this month. Your messages on this page have warmed my heart. To honor her memory, I would like to compile letters from individuals whose lives were impacted by grandmother. I would be grateful if you would please share memorable stories of how she influenced your life. I hope to create a book with all of the letters to share with friends and family to commemorate her special memory. Please mail these letters to Wendy Ludwikowski. That's W-Y-N-D-I. Ludwikowski is Ludwikowski, 30 Black Lawn Street, Mobile, Alabama, 36604, or you can email them to jeanallisonletters@gmail.com. Sincerely, Wendy Ludwikowski. And again, the address is 30 Black Lawn Street, Mobile, Alabama, 36604, or send your letter via email to jeanallisonletters@gmail.com, and she would greatly appreciate it. It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy. First, a message from our sponsor. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard. You can help keep your family and community safe. They have disposable masks in stock in several different sizes and varieties and styles, as there is a mandatory mask order now in place for Texas and New Mexico. Strengthen your immune system. Give your body the best fighting chance against unwanted viruses with the Sambuco Black Elderberry. It's scientifically tested, great tasting syrup, gluten-free, and it supports immunity. It has high and antioxidant levels. It's available now at K&K Pharmacy for pickup, delivery, or mailing options available. They're located at 1411 West American Boulevard. You can use their drive-through window if you don't want to come in, or you can call 806-272-7511, and they will deliver it straight to your home. Now at K&K Pharmacy, they're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, over the weekend, as it turned to July, we did start getting some rain as we got here at Channel 6. Saturday night after the fireworks on the 4th, we got 35 1/100ths of an inch of rain. Then Sunday night, we got 24 1/100ths of an inch of rain here at Channel 6. The Muleshoe Mesonet station for July already has 76 1/100ths of an inch of rain for July, which already beats the total of rain we got for the month of June, as the Mesonet station only had 64 1/100ths of an inch of rain all month long during June. So that's a good start to the month. But the bad news is that we're right in the first of a heat wave, as the high yesterday on Wednesday was 102 degrees here in Muleshoe. The low was only 70 degrees, and it doesn't get much better looking at the forecast. As today on Thursday, sunny, our high should be about 104 degrees, so even warmer. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, shifting to the northwest 5 to 10 miles per hour. This afternoon, mostly clear tonight. Low in the lower 70s, south winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Same thing on Friday, sunny, high around 104. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Friday night, mostly clear, low in the lower 70s. Saturday, sunny, high around 105 degrees. Mostly clear Saturday night. In the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy, low in the mid-70s. Sunday, mostly sunny, high around 106, so even warmer. Through Sunday, mostly cloudy with a 20% chance of thunderstorms. Sunday night, lows in the mid-70s. Mostly sunny on Monday, high around 106 again. Monday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Another 20% chance of thunderstorms. Lows in the mid-70s. Tuesday, mostly sunny. High at 108 degrees, so that's going to be brutally hot Tuesday if that turns out to be correct. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. In the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Another 20% chance of thunderstorms Tuesday evening. Lows in the lower 70s. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, high around 106 degrees. So the next 7 days are going to be brutally hot. That's not good for our crops, having that many days in a row with that high temperatures. So hopefully we'll pray that some of these evenings beginning Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday night, we have very slight chances of rain. We'll need some of those to pull through. And but repeating our forecast for today on Thursday, high around 104 degrees, low tonight in the lower 70s. Friday, sunny, high around 104 again. Friday night, mostly clear, low in the lower 70s. Then it climbs to 105 Saturday, 106 Sunday, 106 Monday, and then 108 Tuesday. Then back down to 106 on Wednesday. K&K Pharmacy has brought to you this brutally hot edition of the weather forecast here on Channel 6. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
Leal's is the best Mexican food I've ever eaten in my life, and I've been alive for 10 years now. Hi, I'm Isla Reynolds, and I enjoy the phenomenal bean burritos, rice and beans and chips, and seasoning salt. I've been around and eaten lots of Mexican food in 10 years, and Leal's is the best, for sure, with the original being located at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas since 1957.
In an effort to keep up with the latest fraud protection available, First Bank of Muleshoe's My Mobile Money app has been replaced with Secure Lock Equip. Secure Lock Equip is very similar to My Mobile Money, as it is an easy-to-use mobile app that puts the power to protect your debit cards in your hands, and it's available to all participating cardholders. It empowers First Bank's customers to prevent fraud if your card is lost or stolen simply by turning your card off from your phone. Control spending by setting limits on withdrawals or transactions. Customize spending ability of online, mobile, or in-store purchases. Set alert notifications for each time a transaction is made. Block international or out-of-area transactions as well. Download the Secure Lock Equip app from Google Play for Android phones or at the App Store for iPhones. Follow the steps to connect to your First Bank of Muleshoe debit cards. If you need more information or help, you can call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515. Check them out online, fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank Secure Lock Equip, available now for Android or iPhone through the Google Play Store or the App Store. The First Bank is member FDIC. Well, this Thursday afternoon, the update from our Muleshoe Bailey County Emergency Management Director and Muleshoe Police Chief, Gary McCone, his weekly COVID-19 update came out, so we'll take you to that right now where you can hear it.
Good morning. Chief McCone here with the weekly update related to the COVID-19 and how it's impacting our community. So over the last week since we last spoke, there's obviously been a lot going on around the country and around the state related to the COVID-19 and the recent executive orders and so forth from Governor Abbott. That being said, currently we do have the exemption. The county judge signed that, and we collectively all discussed that, and that was done to give us the leadway right now, because once we get at 20 or more, we have to stay with that for at least 30 days. So we wanted to take the opportunity to give our community that ability and to make those decisions. That being said, we still encourage you, strongly encourage you, when you're going into, high populated areas or areas where there's going to be a lot of foot traffic, shopping areas, shopping centers, grocery stores, and the like, we still strongly encourage you to wear those masks from a safety standpoint and continue to sanitize stuff. Continue to wash your hands on a regular basis. Continue to use hand sanitizer, more so than you've ever done. And those are things we've talked about for the last several weeks and we'll continue to talk about as we continue to work together to get through this. I know it's frustrating for everybody. We definitely know that. And these are frustrating times because it seems like things are always changing. Here, for the city and for the county, we are doing our level best to communicate information to you as timely and as quickly as possible and to keep you all in the loop of things. and we appreciate y'all's patience. We appreciate the folks that are out there following us on our Facebook pages and giving us feedback and so forth. We sincerely appreciate that. We sincerely appreciate your hard work in terms of wearing those face masks and continuing the sanitation practices and so forth. Right now, our current numbers, and we put this out last night, so I'll just kind of reiterate that. Right now, we've got 561 tested, 121 confirmed, 106 recovered, and 14 active, and 1 death. And that is the same thing we posted last night on the Facebook page. That being said, we do have some tests pending, so we'll probably have some updated case numbers and the like later today. We will put that out as quickly as we receive it and get that out there on Facebook, and that way y'all have that information out there. Again, we appreciate you. We appreciate your patience. This is trying times for all of us. We've been doing this for the last several months, and it looks like it's going to be with us for the foreseeable future. We're going to get through this. We've gotten through this. We're going to continue to work together each and every day, as we have been doing as a community. We sincerely appreciate y'all. And on behalf of the City of Muleshoe and Bailey County, stay positive and stay healthy.
So once again, as Chief McCone just said, we have 14 active COVID-19 cases here in Bailey County. They've tested 561, and 121 have come back positive. Again, only 14 are active now, as 106 have recovered. And sadly, we have 1 COVID-19 death here in Bailey County, but it sounds like they'll have another update pretty soon on those numbers. So we'll post that as soon as they do on our Twitter feed, along with our 2 Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe. Share it from the Muleshoe Bailey County Emergency Management. Well, it was definitely a very different 4th of July than your average one here in Muleshoe, but we filmed as many things as we possibly could, and we did some of the Bailey County Senior Center barbecue meal. You can see a lot of the decorations there at the Senior Center, along with their wall of honor. A lot of veterans pictures posted on their huge wall of honor there at the Senior Center. You can see them passing out their barbecue meal there through their drive-thru. We went and filmed the 50th anniversary classic car show celebrating Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, as they've been in business, family business, for 50 years. And so that's part of our video as well. We filmed a lot of the vendors up and down American Boulevard and other places in town, a lot of the Independence Day decorations around town. And then, of course, our video ends with the annual Muleshoe Fire Department fireworks display, which was awesome, and some of the other fireworks around town. That can be found on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Watch it free of charge, on demand, anytime you want to. Brought to you by Barrett Produce, Burton Service Center, Farmers Insurance Group, Julie DeBruin, The First Bank, Hereford Feed Ingredients, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Ain Bank, Randall Field CPA, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Wilson Drilling, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Dell Oil Company, Precure Electric, Muleshoe Independent School District, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, McDonald's Restaurant, and Lance Insurance. Again, that's on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. Another one of our local businesses celebrating a milestone is Burton Service Center. They're celebrating 40 years as they were established in 1980. They're proud to announce their 40th year in business at Burton Service Center. Alton and Alma Burton started this automotive repair shop from the ground up in June of 1980 at their original location, which was on the north side of American Boulevard. They moved to their current location in 1989. Alton stepped down as owner in March of 2002 and handed the business over to his son, Terry. Terry's daughter, Morgan, joined the team full-time in May of 2013, which means they now have 3 generations that come to work each day. The family aspect is a large part of what makes the business so special. They want to thank their customers for their support in business over the last 4 decades. While they wish that they could have a meal to celebrate with everyone, the current health situation has forced them to put that on hold, and they plan on doing something next year when things have returned to normal. And they hope to see their customers' faces and friends that have made 40 years possible for them when that time comes. And so we'll be looking forward to that when they can celebrate next year. 40 years or 41 years in business at Burton Service Center. Congratulations to the Burtons. Well, this coming Sunday, July the 12th, First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe plans on having a slow restart of their child care and Sunday school classes at 10 a.m. between their 9 a.m. service and their 11 a.m. service. They'll have a nursery, a family Sunday school, an adult 3 Sunday school, an adult 4 and 5 Sunday school. They'll have them space out. We ask that you go to read all the protocols involving the slow rollout of child care and Sunday schools on their website, fbcmuleshoe.org, as we posted that on their website. Lots of details there on the protocols for their slow start. And, of course, they ask that all those that are 65 and older and have health problems come at 9 a.m. to their worship service, and then at 11 a.m. they have their regular worship service that we live stream here, muleshoetv.com, fbcmuleshoe.org, or you can find it as well on both of our Facebook pages, Gil Lamb and Channel 6 Muleshoe, and our Twitter feed, Channel 6 Muleshoe as well. So good luck to First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe as they try to get things back to normal. Of course, every Sunday afternoon, you can join us at muleshoetv.com and see the full services from First Methodist and Calvary Baptist Church with Brother Jeff Kaufman. Those full services you can hear under the tabs. Look at the top of the page. You can watch First Baptist, First Methodist, or Calvary Baptist. All those services every Sunday live at 11 a.m. from First Baptist, and then shortly thereafter we have the delayed audio feeds from First Methodist and Calvary Baptist Church. MuleshoeTV.com, free of charge, on demand anytime you want to watch them. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just one moment, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Virtual visits are now available through the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Go to the App Store if you have an iPhone, or if you have an Android, go to the Google Play Store and download the Blue Jeans app. That's all one word with a capital J, Blue Jeans app. Then call today to set up your virtual visit. Schedule your visit through the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe by calling 806-272-7531, or the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic, 806-272-7544. Virtual visits with the Blue Jeans app. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play, and then call to set up your scheduled appointment at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7531 or 806-272-7544, the Muleshoe Family Medicine Clinic. Virtual visits available now through the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. The Muleshoe Meals on Wheels program is in need of donations due to the COVID-19. Some of their donors were unable to help out this year. These annual gifts generated enough to support Meals on Wheels for 2 to 3 months, so they are currently serving 74, so they are desperately needing more help during this COVID-19 pandemic for the donations to the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. They need $20 can feed a senior for 1 week, or $80 can feed a senior for 1 month. Donations can be made in person at the Bailey County Courthouse, or you can mail them to 300 South 1st Street, Suite 110, Muleshoe, Texas, 79347. You can direct deposit it to Muleshoe Meals on Wheels at the AIM Bank, Muleshoe. See Judy Kaufman in the Bailey County Courthouse. She's in that first office when you enter the door there on the south side on your left. Well, a big happy birthdays goes out to Rowena Myers as she celebrated a big birthday a couple weeks ago. Also, Ruth Hall, one of our favorite people, celebrated a birthday yesterday. Another big retirement is Kay Campbell as she celebrated a birthday and retired from working at K&K Pharmacy, where she was part owner there. And we will miss having her not down there at K&K Pharmacy, but know that she will have a wonderful retirement. Hopefully we'll have more on Kay in the very near future, so listen to muleshoetv.com. Also, another big retirement for Muleshoe. Robert and Martha Joe Black is planning on retiring. July 26th will be Robert and Martha Joe's last Sunday with us at First Baptist Muleshoe. In retirement, they are moving to Rockwall to be near their grandchildren. For the last 7.5 years, First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe has been blessed with Robert's leadership. His gift is the ability to take the skills and abilities of any group of people and create beautiful music of worship. Many of you have given testimony of Robert's blessing in your musical journey. Martha Joe's kind spirit, her willingness to serve, her endless energy in baking cookies has been a great encouragement at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe. During the worship service on July 26th, they will spend a bit of time talking with Robert about his journey and their plans for the future. At 7 p.m. on July the 26th, they will have a farewell parade. They will gather at the church, and the personnel committee will organize a parade from the church past Robert and Martha Joe's home on 6th Street. Make a sign or a banner expressing your appreciation for the two of them. They're also collecting a gift card or cash love offering. Take a moment to write a note and insert your love offering into the card of appreciation. Your gifts will be a great blessing and a signal of your appreciation for Robert and Martha Joe. You can drop your cards to Robert and Martha Joe in the offering plate, mail them to the church, or drop them in the basket during the farewell parade. So lots of retirements here recently, and Robert and Martha Joe Black is retiring from the First Baptist Church. He's been the music minister there for the last 7.5 years. Well, on your prayer list today, remember Eric Hall and Dorothy Sorley, Landon Nichols, Dorothy Turner, Doris Scott, Clinton and Maxine Rogers, Gabby Stone, Brian Taylor. Remember Berta Combs and Terry Byers, Betty Ruth Wood, Charles Mayhew, Donald and Joe Phelps, Junior Davenport, Kelvin Johnson, Sandy Noble, Vicki Birch, Margaret Berman, Robert Montgomery, Matthew Alicon. Remember Bonnie Carpenter, please. She's not doing well. Remember First Baptist Church Farwell as the minister and his wife, the Ponders, along with several of their staff and church members have all tested positive for COVID-19. Please keep them on your prayer list today. Remember Mary Nell Bleeker on your prayer list. All those people in our area and world affected by the COVID-19. Remember Becky Hawksbergen and Maureen Hooten, Barbara Blackman, who's moved from Muleshoe. Remember Betty Noble and Joe Jinks, Judy Lambert, Patty Kent, Pat Nichols, J.W. Harrington, Tanya Crawford, Sally Ellis, Leonardo Aviles, Kearney Scoggin, Buck and Lynn Campbell, Wint Cantwell, Debbie Trider, Marjorie Morgan. Remember Tom and Rhonda Carter, Lewis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer. Remember Gladys Black on your prayer list today, Luke Siegel of Lubbock, Deke Kendrick of Friona, Walter Marie Boness, Molly Anthony. Remember all the residents of the Parkview Nursing Care Center. On your prayer list today, remember those who've recently lost a loved one, the family of Jose Cortez and the family of Pearl Brown, the family of Larry Trider, the family of Bob Owen. Remember the family of Raymond Trider. Remember the family of Gail Morris, the family of Helen Free, the family of Larry Green. Remember the family of Jean Allison, please, and the family of Helen Hunter. Arthur Wheat, the family of Jimmy Royston, and the family of Manuel Camarillo. Lots of recent deaths here over the past several weeks. Keep all these families grieving the recent loss of a loved one on your prayer list today. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank Along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant, you can hear our latest Muletrain news programs as well as our archived ones free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain news link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith. The original masked rider of Texas Tech talks about his debut in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They're owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Lubbock's probably one of the strongest football towns I've ever seen, and they support the team whether they're winning or losing.
When Texas Tech first opened its doors in 1925, the football team didn't have a name. The coach's wife suggested Matadors, since most of the architecture on campus was Spanish. So the Tech football team was called Matadors for 9 years. In 1934, the Tech team started traveling to schools outside the state. They wore blazing scarlet uniforms. One time when they played a game in Los Angeles, a sports writer referred to the Tech players as the Red Raiding Team. Other writers picked it up, so by the end of 1934, the team was called the Red Raiders. 19 years later, another Tech tradition began, the Masked Rider. He made his debut appearance at the Gator Bowl in Florida at the end of the 1953 football season. The rider was Joe Kirk Fulton.
Most of the schools in the Southwest Conference, which Tech was not in it then, but most of them had a mascot, such as Purina at SMU and the Horned Frog at TCU, and they kind of wanted a mascot at Texas Tech. And this was the year that DeWitt Weaver, he was athletic director and head coach, and it was his idea. He was the first one that approached me on it at any rate.
He led the team on the field at the start of the game and at halftime.
I wore black Levi's and red shirt and a red and black cape and a black hat.
Joe Kirk did not ride his own horse for that first appearance.
Sheriff's posses from a lot of these small towns went down to ride in the parade, the Gator Bowl parade, and I made arrangements to use one of their horses down there. It's a long ways from Lubbock to Jacksonville, Florida, and they had a black horse that I rode that worked out real good, and then I'd say 90% of the games I did carry my own horse. Since that time, there's been some horses donated to Tech, and so Tech does own the horse that they're riding at this time.
His Gator Bowl entry made a big impression.
Well, the Jacksonville papers mentioned that the entrance of Tech onto the field with the Red Raider was the most electrifying entrance that had ever been made by a football team on any playing field.
Joe Kirk Fulton of Lubbock. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.